Hey there, this is Jake Diego, and I want to share with you what my March goals are. Now, I realize it's about the halfway point of the month, and I'm a little bit late, but it's still going to be useful to do this because everything is getting caught up to the point where in April I'll actually be able to do this right at the beginning of the month or maybe a day before. Now, if you watch goals
2019.
recap, that was kind of the higher level picture items in those 7 areas of my life. Now, in the monthly ones, you're going to see more of a breakdown in the actual tasks that I take to do them. So let's start with the monthly goals that have already been accomplished. I wanted to spend a little more time with the family this year, and one of the things that we wanted to do was go to a water park. So last week we went up to the Wisconsin Dells in Wisconsin and spent a lot of good time on the lazy river and eating really good pizza, even though it was delivered late, and just having a really good time together. So that was definitely a success this month. Likewise, I mentioned about launching an Instagram, and I did that. It's been growing fairly quickly, and if you want to find me, you can find me at Jake._Diego. I couldn't actually get something simpler, but that I thought was pretty good. It's nice though because I'm putting like day-to-day stuff that I do. So like after this video, I'm gonna get into some retail arbitrage from Ross stores, and then I'll have some stuff there up on Instagram about that. Similarly, when I go for Nikes, you'll see like in real time stuff about what's going on. Maybe the VAs will post will have a winning product that's funny. You might see a picture of that item. You may have noticed on the YouTube page here is the banner. I finally got a banner for my YouTube page. I just want to make it look a little more presentable to people the first time that they see me, kind of give them a better kind of first impression rather than this guy just works out of his basement all the time and that kind of thing, which is a little bit true too, of course. And then as part of that, if you didn't notice before, I like red. Like red's my favorite color. Actually, these 3 walls are red, and then that's chalkboard paint back there. The color that we are going to brand it with, or that it's going to be branded as. So you may see more thumbnails and things in the future with that color, that kind of color outlay. Also for this month, I'm taking a look at prep and pack quotes. I'm looking for a new prep and pack, maybe an additional one. I haven't totally decided, but the current one I've been with, they're good, but there have been some errors lately with the quantities of 2 and a couple other here and there things I didn't quite like. So I'm going to reach out and find some other quotes on some other places and see what I can do about that. One of the biggest things that I'm going to be asking for, though, is places that will actually accept retail arbitrage, because currently the place that I have accepts retail arbitrage. And now you're probably wondering why. That's because say it's end of season and it's shorts, or it's end of holiday or something, and there's this product that I can get a whole bunch of and I can get it really cheap, but I don't want to scrape all those stickers off. Well, I can send it directly to them and they take care of it from there. As I've said in the past, all the online arbitrage, 98% of it goes to them. If I see something interesting or cool, I might send it here, but otherwise that already goes to them. And then about 25% of the retail arbitrage will go to them. And again, it's kind of those end of the season or very large quantities of very cheap items that I can just send to them and they just scrape the stickers off and do all that with. During the goals thing, I also mentioned how I want something completely separate from Amazon. Like completely separate, not anything associated with it. Well, I'm pretty sold on the idea of doing this with ClickFunnels, and it's just a matter now of getting together with my friend who knows a ton about it and figuring out where the things he likes versus the things I like and where they match up. So areas that we have common interest in, so that we're actually interested in the things that we're selling or we're developing or what have you. So let me just break for a second and say, before mentioning the ClickFunnels goal, all the other ones have been already sent out for or accomplished at this point. And these are some of the new ones that I have going on yet this month. So again, we got the ClickFunnels one. Then the profit first, I need to develop my allocations as to what I'm going to do for OPEX and what I'm going to have for profit and what those percentages are. So figuring that out. And then for any remaining tax stuff from 2018, need to wrap that all up and put that away. So that's one of my goals too. And then lastly, I want to register for the ASD conference that's in Las Vegas. It's a consumer merchandise wholesale conference. But I'm not registering it because I want to go. I'm registering it so I can get that list of vendors, and down the next month or the following months I can use that for contacting suppliers. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to register for that. I believe registration is totally free, and from there I should be able to pull a vendors list off and have some potential contacts for the future. If you liked any of the things that I mentioned, steal them from me. It's not really stealing, I guess, but maybe something that you're interested in too. Or if you have any feedback on any of the things I mentioned, please let me know below. I think I've said it before, but the whole idea behind this channel is if I can do it, you can do it too. There's nothing special about me. So thank you for watching.